So when I first saw the poster of Mongolia Motourally, initially I thought, no way, I can't join this. It's expensive. Oh, help! When I saw posters of my friends, I said, no way, I need to sign up or I won't be able to sleep at night. So basically, I signed up. I trained for this event. I need to be physically fit. I need to be active. So started losing weight. I did Muay Thai. I did training. Tried to condition myself physically for this rally because I thought this is gonna be really challenging. So after a few weeks, it's finally happening. So I booked a flight and I was there in Mongolia.
Hi.
Nick, yes, we met.
Maki, hi.
Welcome to Mongolia.
Hi,
Okay, so I want to let FJMoto Enduro
Rally. It's really a quite. I think this is going to be a very nice experience for all of us Filipino riders to be here.
So day 0 is when we're able to get our bikes. So special thanks to Total Adventour for arranging for us. For this rally, we got Honda CRF 300Ls and we're pretty sure that they're really good dual sport bikes. So this is actually also our first time to get to ride around the city. So Ulaanbaatar is very interesting. The weather is nice and cold. It's a really interesting place to roam. After getting our bikes, we gassed up. We brought our bikes back to the hotel to prepare for the rally the following day. Speaking about rental bikes, if you're interested to tour around Mindanao, Norminring Motorbikes offer a wide array of premium motorcycles from Ducati, KTM, Kimco, Kawasaki. Get to experience riding in one of the biggest landscapes in the Philippines. Make sure to inquire and follow Norminring Motorbikes whenever you come and explore the Philippines. So today was such a crazy day. Day 1 was such a crazy day. It was a roller coaster of emotions, from cloud 9 to outright freezing hell, from happiness to horrific events. Day 1 was the most scenic and the most beautiful day for me. It's like a walk in the park. But we thought it would be very easy. It wasn't. The terrain started to become difficult. So the climbs are steeper, the rocks become bigger, the altitude will really get into your nerves. And then one uphill climb, it was a mistake that I did on a rocky uphill. That immediately dropped my confidence early on that challenge. So our goal is to go straight line because that gives us least distance for us to reach our goal. So the straighter the line is, you end up on steeper, deeper hills that lead to forests. The challenge was really getting into me. So from excitement, I'm now having problems. And that's where my first major problem happened. On a steep hill going down, I think I pressed the front brake and I lost my balance and the bike fell on the left side going down. And then my teammate rushed to me and he saw that I broke my clutch lever. I can't believe it was happening. Like, what if we got stuck there? And what if it gets cold? And all that shit on my mind. It was one of the most challenging things I've ever experienced. So from that moment on, I went into survival mode. I felt all my senses heightened and my focus were spot on. I was doing things that I didn't know that I can do. So I can't stop the bike. It has to keep moving and I need to jump start the bike to make it run. It's really difficult and I literally can't stop moving and I really have to get out of the forest as soon as possible. So I felt a little comfort when I saw my friends, Motodek, Kuya Mao, and Gavin. They were here shooting at one shrine, a big rock. And for me, it was a sigh of relief. It gave me a lot of confidence and I was reminded why we were here in the first place. That time, I already adapted to my bike. Basically, got used to riding the bike without a lever. So with the bike that I have to cross the swamp and we crossed another forest. It was really challenging, honestly, to move the bike with that condition and I can't believe I did it. I can't afford to have any mistakes. So as we keep moving towards the first checkpoint, I felt that I was already losing gas. So luckily, I have really good teammates. We have this thing where you can suck out the gas from one bike to another. And because of that, we're able to reach a checkpoint probably around 4 p.m. The next problem is we're losing sunlight. So for day 1, we're expected to reach camp at 8:30 p.m. which is already way past the cutoff, which is 7 p.m. And right now, I think the points don't matter for us anymore because, at least for me, all I want to do is to reach camp, arrive safely. The weather is really starting to get really cold. And again, we went into another survival campaign, and this time, just to arrive safely at camp. I was already thinking, what if we sleep somewhere? Or what if we ask for help? Because being in Mongolia, in that situation, we thought it's going to be very hard for us to have problems on a very remote setting. We were slightly getting lost, and luckily there's a car that went past our road. And fortunately, it's one of the organizers, and he was like, follow me, follow me. So we followed him. And that car was heading straight to camp.
Do you know my shooting star?
So day 2, this is actually the first night we spent sleeping on tents. It was so damn cold, and good thing Total Adventure prepared everything for us. Special thanks to Dri Plus for giving me stuff that I could wear for the cold weather. Luckily, I was also able to fix my clutch lever. Special thanks to the organizers. I even got the broken piece as a souvenir. Yeah, so here it is. One of the organizers said that I get to keep it as a souvenir or as a necklace or a ring or something. So I still have it here. So today we were prepared. We were able to make necessary adjustments, and we have to continue riding. This time we're a lot closer to wildlife. We saw a lot of horses, some cattle, goats, and today we just stick to the main road, and we're able to see Filipino teens ride along with us. Sticking on the main road is really boring. When we felt it was getting really boring, we went out on our own way, seeking for more adventure.
Crazy man, you.
Who's crazy? You. Welcome to crazy.
Yeah.
We went across vast, wild open fields,
People. We went down there.
and after that we intersected a highway that also leads to our direction. So basically we took it. In the desert, you find a lot of interesting things, like the shoe that I found on the
On the
road.
show.
But then again, we're in a rally and it doesn't come easy. The pain was just about to come. The last checkpoint, you have to pass through this mini Gobi desert. The sand was powdery and it took a while for me to adapt to it. And the reality is, I hate sand. We were just following the trail, which is a little tricky, but the views are just simply amazing. I was riding with precaution and saving some energy for more gnarly stuff to come. And I was right. The final checkpoint is on top of the sand dunes. The climb was pretty intimidating and I was worried about getting stuck. But eventually I was able to manage to climb up the hill nice and easy. And we had an early finish and it really felt good. I think our adjustments worked well and we had a good day.
Sand dude checkpoint.
Before getting to the Gur camp, there was a swamp and we have to pass through it, and it was hard, it was dark, and we're already tired and I don't even know why we're there. I thought we had a great day too. So for day 3, we spent the night on yurts. These are traditional tents. We stayed on Hoyor Zaka Lodge. It was one of the nicest sleep I've had for 2 days of riding hard in Mongolia. So when the rally started in the morning, I was feeling confident. Overly confident, actually, because I was navigating for our team. And the strategy is that we shouldn't be crossing sand dunes today. Guess what? We got lost and found ourselves crossing the sand dunes.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And after that, we stick to the plan and follow the straight line. There is no road and we have to make one. That day, we also came across Team RFS and we're basically punching it through the hills and wide open fields packed with adrenaline, and we're able to reach the checkpoints easily that day. So today we're just circling the area towards checkpoint 2, and we figured out that we were heading back to the sand dunes. We saw a team surveying the hills. We thought that should we follow them or should we cross the dunes or go around and find a nice road towards the checkpoint. So since we're a very smart team, we chose to go through the desert. The bike fell on top of me and I was lucky it wasn't that serious. And I'm just happy it was nothing really serious.
Help.
I think it was the most stupidest idea that we were able to come up with because it was really hard. It was brutal. We even had to pass through bushes just to avoid the sand.
Yeah.
There's basically no path and the terrain was rough, it was bumpy. It's basically trying to kill us. But we saw camels. They're cute. So with less than 10 kilometers left, we're nearing the last checkpoint, but it was so brutal it almost made us quit. And it was also during that day when I had a very bad fall. We were about to quit. Nick is already tired. Nuno is also tired.
We take to the
So we found a nice path and found the tent on top of the hill. So I was so excited trying to go up the sand dunes. My bike got stuck. Literally a few meters away from the checkpoint. And Nuno was so pissed. But he helped me get the bike off the sand and finally found my way up to the top. It was hard, but we finished another day of rally in Mongolia. And after that, we went straight back to camp. Everything was already hurting. My sprained ankle, my wrists are starting to hurt, and I figured out that I really need to rest that night. So day 4 was another rally day. We felt refreshed and ready for the challenge. It felt like a typical day with various terrains, hills, shrubs. But this time we encountered a lot of dogs, big dogs, and they run fast and they're scary. So this time we tried to do as much straight line as possible and felt that we were doing really well. That day we were passing through a lot of hills and we found a nice shrine on top of the mountain and we took our time there. Regrouped and surveyed the scene, checked the routes. The road was very scenic, like amazing. So for day 4, we reached the checkpoint nice and easy. This time we're now passing through the real Gobi Desert. It was scary and exciting. But then here comes another problem. I felt that there was something wrong with my bike. The front suspension bottoms a lot. Later on, I found out that the fork seals were busted. So I was thinking, I thought it happened when I fell on the sand dune or when I crashed on the large rut. I really couldn't remember. Probably entirely because of the harsh terrain, but I knew there was really something wrong. I also felt that my team was getting really irritated because I was riding really slow and I can't keep up with their pace. I knew there was something really wrong with my bike. Despite the problem, we're still able to reach camp. It was another handicap for me, and the camp was one of the nicest places to camp in because it's between rocky mountains. It was such a beautiful place. So sinubukan namin na as straight as possible. Kaya maganda naman yung time namin today. Kaya lang, walang kalsada as usual. So time check, 4:30. Dito yung camp natin ngayon. It's also one of the most relaxed moment to catch up with everyone. It felt like a party. Everyone was having fun by just being able to finish the 4th day of the rally and heading towards the 5th day and finally going back to the city. The 4th day was really easy and it felt like family. Day 5 was the last day of riding and we all knew we're going back to the city. Okay, stage 5 update. Bad trip, basag yung frame ng motor ko pala. Kaya palang pangit na suspension. So mangyayari ngayon, buti na lang pwede magpalit ng bike. So si Nuno will use the T7 nung isang bike from Team Sec, and I will use Nuno's bike, yung CRF. So still in the game, it's part of the game. Kaya lang malas, ganun ka lala yung terrain dito, so unpredictable. But our team is still very competitive, so we still plan to hit the terrains towards the finish line. We kept going, climbing mountains, going through harsh terrain, and then here comes another major setback. So on day 5, we're doing really fine, doing the bearing line. We climbed countless hills, endless fields, like savoring every moment of it because this is the last and final day of the rally. And then suddenly I lost focus at one instance, and again I fell into a deep rut that sent me flying into the ground. I had another bad fall. It was a really bad accident. So the first thing I checked, clutch levers, the frame. I was literally checking the bike first rather than checking on myself if I broke any bone or something. I just can't afford to break another bike. leading towards the finish line. It's really unacceptable. To be honest, I was completely shaken up and I really wanted to do more crazy adventure stuff with my teammates, but part of me just says, finish the rally safe and sound. So we decided as a team, as boring as it was, we took the main road. So that time I felt like I let my team down to get better points from the rally, but I need to come home safe. I think it was all that matters at that point. For me, that was that. It was a chilled ride all the way, and we started to see the city. It was well and good. And then going to the finish line, it also felt good meeting other groups waiting at the roadside store. That's when we decided to ride together and finish the rally all together. And on the way to the finish line, it was really the best feeling ever. It finally sank in that we actually finished a rally and we survived. We outdid ourselves. We had lots of fun. We had great memories to keep with us for the rest of our lives.
Maki,
I think one of the most important thing about this event is that I was able to see and feel what real adventure is all about. If it scares you, if it excites you at the same time, that's adventure. Through rally is simply the best ride I ever had.